This was an ancient story. When people still believed in the power of witchcraft, there lived one gravekeeper at a very small village in a remote region. He lived a quiet, solitary life in a corner of the cemetery, yes, it's corner, for he kept away from the village people due to his very ugly appearance. One day he found the graves were ransacked and some corpses were stolen. He didn't want village people to know that. He decided to eliminate the grave burglars by himself. Thus he patrolled the cemetery every midnight. Dun dun dun! What's going on, everybody? This is your host AMF1534 here saying welcome to Let's Play I almost said midnight. It's right in front of my face. Nightmare in the Dark. This is a Neo Geo game that I just discovered the other day, and it's pretty awesome. That's all I have to say about that. I only played a couple of levels because I wanted to still have kind of a new experience to this. But made in the year 2000, let's get down to business. I'm super pumped for this, because this game was a lot of fun when I played it for 10 minutes. So, as you can see, there's only 2 buttons to deal with here. That makes any game easy. I'm not going to sit here and argue with any of that. Stage 1, the Camion Cemetery. So, as we've already come to understand, the entire objective here is to, oh boy, we just have to deal with these dead guys. And I figured, you know, everybody seems to like zombies a whole bunch, so why not kill a bunch of fucking zombies? Because that's kind of cool like that. Holy shit! Alright. I'm not going to argue that. That was pretty cool. So, yeah, I figured, you know, we're still playing Ghost Pilots on the other side, but why not take a little bit of a turn and play a different game for a little while? I mean, this is Neo Geo Month, after all. We got to be able to have the full experience of playing fucking everything that we can get our hands on at this point. And it's a game that it's simple enough, and I've had a long enough weekend, and I'm still trying to recover from last night when I went to the Childish Gambino concert, for those of you that even know who that guy is. I went to his show in Eugene last night, and it was really cool. It was one of the first concerts I've been to in a little while since I went to the Yeezus tour up in Seattle. I went there last year. So, it was cool. I left with a really bad headache, though, but, dude, if you've never listened to Childish Gambino's music and you're a big fan of hip-hop, dude, you have to listen to it. He is fucking awesome. He is, to me, very reminiscent of, kind of like Kanye, actually. He's got some of the same types of you know, mannerisms, and he's got that same affinity for art, and so for people that are kind of like that, dude, you gotta listen to it. You'll absolutely love it. It's great. And he put on one hell of a show. But I will say one thing, the 2 people that he had performing before him at his show were fucking terrible. Oh my god. And it was like the ultimate, so this is what society has turned into kind of moments, because I shit you not. One of the first, like, the first guy that went up, his second song that he did, his opening lyrics for that song were slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Because, you know, that's fucking creative. I've had more creative things come out of my ass, coiled up in nice little soft-serve size things sitting in the middle of my toilet than that. Because that was just bad. I don't know if I really like how the ball goes, like, flying all the way down there. I gotta go chase after it. And, like, what if an awesome power-up comes down there and I'm on the top of the other side of the screen and I can't get to it? Uh-oh, that sounds like a boss. That is a boss. Oh my god, he's huge! Holy smokes! Okay, well, at least we know what we're supposed to do here. I don't know why, but the guy's character model kind of reminds me of something that I would see from, like, the Gorillaz or something. I would totally see that in a Gorillaz music video, I feel like. Oh, come on. No, give me that! Damn it! Come on, hurry up! Yeah, there we go. That didn't really seem to do a whole lot. God, this is such a shitty place to be stuck in. I guess I'm just going to go back around here. I feel like that's a better way to do this. There we go. Now we're cooking with propane here. Yeah! Here we go. Now we're going to take his ass out. But, yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like, in the beginning of the show... Oh, is he dead? Oh my god, he's really dead! Oh, give me all this stuff. Yes, I am down with that. Okay. There's no possible way you can get all those. But at the beginning of the show, we were like up in the frontal area because we got the general admission tickets. Oh yeah, the old ruins of Guernica. I remember that place. Yeah, everybody remembers the ruins of Guernica. I mean, that's just where people were strumming on their Guernicas, whatever the fucking Guernica is. I don't even know what that is, but I do now. Is that like a zombie emu? One of my ex-girlfriends had an emu farm at her house, which is really weird now that I think about it. I, at one point in my life, dated a girl whose dad had an emu farm. What the hell was I doing with my life? Okay. But on the other side of the coin here, yeah, we were up in like the front general admission area, and it was really awkward because like I'm 26 years old, but I feel like over half the people that were there were like 18 or 19. It was fucking weird, and like I got to a point where people were getting all fucking hyphy and whatever, and jumping around like a bunch of fucking dumbasses and sluts and whatnot, and I decided that after I just about got punched in the face, that I was just going to, oh, finally we can move faster. I was hoping. Whoa! Jeez! Fucker came out of nowhere. Okay, let's jump into this here again. Get that money spent counter up in full effect in here. There we go. So. But yeah, I totally almost got socked in the face by some little douchey fucking 5'4" kid that was, jumping around throwing his fists in the air to this stupid-ass song. And he almost punched me in the face. And I swear, like, I'm not a guy that likes to fight very much. Like, I try to be non-confrontational as much as I can. But if that kid would have punched me, or if he would have hit me in the face, dude, I was gonna fucking rock him to death. I was just gonna take my bony ass fist and put it right upside his temple, and that would have been the end of it, because people just need to not be fucking dumbasses, Like, I get it, you're at a show and you're supposed to have fun, whatever, but you need to not, like, be a fucking idiot and, be at least semi-mindful of the people around you. Like, you can't just go all willy-nilly and shit and just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And so I decided, Matt and I and a couple of friends we were with, we decided to move back into a different area where, we wouldn't have to fear for our lives. And so we went back like 10 or 15 rows or whatever, and we were just chilling. And at one point in the mass of people, we saw 2 or 3 people walking, towards, oh, here's another boss fight. They were walking towards like whoa, my god, that thing's huge! That's way bigger than the last thing we had to kill. Holy crap! That thing is monstrous in stature. Ah! God, how are you supposed to dodge that? Do we have to get like on top of the thing here? Come on, come on, come on, come on! Hurry up and die again! There we go. At least we can move. Okay, here we go. Oh wow! You're getting way too close. You're making it hard for me. Oh my god. Man, that is ruthless. It's like almost without warning that he does that. The worst part is I still don't really know how to dodge that. You just kind of have to like hope to god that you're going to be able to, dodge it. Oh, did we get him? Did we get him? Yeah, alright. That's what I'm talking about. At least we got something out of it. But we saw these 3 people walking up, and they were carrying this girl who was just absolutely lifeless. I'm talking like totally passed out on some real shit. And we're like, and everybody was like, what happened to her? And they kind of gave that look like, dude. And so with that in mind, I'm thinking there's no way in hell this girl didn't like OD on something. Probably Molly would be my guess. Because it was a show where it was kind of that crowd of people, and so it totally wouldn't have surprised me if that's what it was. Oh, there we go. I'll take that skull. Yeah, give me your skulls, bitch. But, yeah, and I'm just like, dude, come on. Like, this is exactly what everybody's talking about. Like, this is why people think that generation of people are fucking idiots, because you're sitting here, popping all the drugs. Like, of course nobody's gonna fucking take you seriously or have any respect for you because you're doing stupid shit like that. Like, I just, I don't understand people sometimes. I mean, hopefully they'll learn from that. And the worst part is, like, you know, their parents, you know, perfect little daughter, or so they thought. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, where did I go wrong as a parent? It's like, well, probably a couple of places. I mean, if you're, and obviously, I mean, it's totally the situation where, you know, their parents think, oh, I've got the world's perfect little angel, and they're like, oh, well, little did you know that your perfect little angel is popping pills at a hip-hop show. So, not so perfect now, huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That was quite the, that was the brutal combo if we were playing Killer Instinct right there. But yeah, dude, the entire show on a whole was just fucking sick. Except for I got this really nasty headache from the whole thing afterwards. Which, a lot of it was from, like, the lighting that Gambino had while he was out there. But, dude, that guy knows how to throw a show. Like, the way he did his visuals and just the way he presented everything, and just like his song selection and his transitions were just all totally on point, and it was amazing. And I don't really say amazing about many things, but the way that he pulled that off at such a small theater was truly amazing. Like, I'm still, like, trying to wrap my head around some of the things that he pulled off. It was awesome. Down here we go. Oh, yeah, light my fire, you whore, yeah. I think it's funny that those little ghost guys, they're immune to fire until it's in a giant, massive ball. Then they're not immune to it anymore. They're like, well, I don't need your petty little bullshit, I can handle what you're throwing. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, wait a minute, now it's a giant, huge, incendiary mass. I can't handle that at all. Okay, guys, well, here's the story. We are out of time for today's episode, but when we come back on the next installment of, not Midnight in the Dark, as I thought, but Nightmare in the Dark, we're going to just keep on playing through. I really like this game. It's nice and casual. You don't really have to, like, really think super hard about it. It's just a nice little casual game. I wish I would have seen these in the arcade somewhere, but I obviously haven't seen them before. So, yeah, dude, I went and got this calzone after the show was over. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. It was like a combination, like, pizza one. It had, like, sausage and peppers and olives and stuff in there with blue cheese dipping sauce. Whew! That's what life is about right there. If you haven't had a calzone with blue cheese dipping sauce, then you, my friend, have not lived, and you need to. So, when we come back, we're going to explore more of the game, but until then, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. I'm excited for this series. This game is really fun, so I hope you guys will stick around with me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Take care.